was reading a book earlier, and it was talking about relationships, friendships, the power of friendship, the power of a handshake, the power of a hug, a smile. And it got me thinking back to a couple years ago. I was really just in a funk, and I was going through some stuff, and I reached out to somebody, and I didn't know what to do. I was looking for answers. I was looking for some kind of direction. And they told me, they're like, listen, he said, all we want you to do is just be Mike. He said, continue to be Mike. Be the Mike that we know and that we love. That's all. Just keep being that person. That's all you need to do. And it doesn't sound like much, but it completely got me out of that situation in my mind. At that moment, it's exactly what I needed to hear, because it was very simple, right? And what I felt from that was that I mattered in a certain way that was very basic, just by being me. And that meant so much to me. I never had heard that before. I never heard anybody utter something like that to me. That doesn't mean people didn't love me, right? My family members. But it comes from a different place, because this came from really a stranger. And it felt different because there was no connection with blood, no connection with marriage, no connection with family. Didn't feel obligated, right? And it was genuine, and it was real, and it was true. And it changed my perception of myself. And it was from that moment that I really started digging deep, to really put more work into building myself up and changing myself for the better. So I say that, just to kind of get into the fact that there's a lot of people out there that they need to hear just that. If we see somebody out there and they look sad, they look lonely, they look depressed, they look upset, they look confused, they look scared, they probably are, right? If they look lonely, they could be. And sometimes I know it could be uncomfortable, but imagine if it's uncomfortable for us, how much more uncomfortable they could be. So like, just reaching out and hugging that person, or saying, hey, I'm glad to see you today, or just giving them a compliment, or telling them you appreciate them, and you're glad to see them, you hope you see them soon, or asking them a question, or giving them a compliment on something. Anything at all could be life-changing for them. It could get them out of exactly what they're thinking in their mind. It could change their trajectory for the day. And to be honest with you, a lot of times it could be life and death. It could be that one little statement that's made that completely changes the way that they think and the actions that they're going to take for the rest of that day. And it could propel them forward in motion through positive change, just based off of that. It's worked for me. That's happened to me by things that other people have said and done, by support from people that had no connection to me other than a connection of love and kindness and respect for me as the person that I am. Through all my failures and insecurities, they did it anyway. And that's what kept me going. That's what kept me searching for self-love. And that's what got me out of being so entrapped in my own insecurities and my own bad feelings and my own, worrying about myself, to get outside of myself once in a while and try to help somebody that looks like they're struggling. And, that's something that I really strive for today, especially when I'm going through a lot. I take a break and I say, okay, I am going through a lot. I got a lot on my mind, but what's going to make it, a lot better is if I reach out, forget about my problems for a minute, and go talk to this person, or go talk to that person, or check on this person, see how they're doing, because I really care about them. And I really want to, make sure that they're doing well. And in turn, that makes me feel good about myself, and that's not ego driven, that's not prideful. That's just truth. You know, I know some certain people say things about that, but I feel good about myself when I do good things and say good things and try to help people from a standpoint of just merely love and compassion and care. It makes me feel good. It builds me up. It also helps that person. It could save their life. So you know, today I'm just grateful to be strong enough, be courageous enough, be willing enough to, you know, get outside of my comfort zone, challenge myself to reach out to help people as much as I can, just like those people have helped me.